Yeah, yes, Anand.
Hey, I did a bit of a search for you, man.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I'm not into the code, by the way, okay? So
Answer,
pardon
man.
me.
I did go through the code yesterday. Maybe I looked into the wrong feature or something like that because I did
Okay.
go through the code yesterday. I think
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
some mistake in how what code I assessed.
Okay. So,
Because,
I found this one code. I was just kind of going through it.
okay.
This is part of the activation extensive detail. That's a service.
Uh-huh.
So, this is the one service detail service, right? And it's using this DTO, which is defined under activation common.
Okay.
Okay, so it has defined its own DTO. Okay,
Okay. Uh,
and
are you
what
sh-
it's doing
are you sharing
is,
are you sharing your screen?
oh yeah, one sorry, I
So yeah.
thought I was sharing it. I have stopped doing the coding for almost now 8 9 years.
Okay, answer.
Uh,
Yesterday I did go through the code. Happens that like the path you were showing and the path I was seeing was the same, but the codes were different. So
yeah.
yeah, I looked at the same
So
class.
I'm not really fully aware of how these services are running with each other, right?
Yeah, yeah,
What
answer.
is the dependency, or how things are written, right?
Yeah, I get it.
But and then there are too many services, like almost 100.
Yeah,
So
that's correct.
it is a bit difficult, to
Answer.
get to the code, and unless uh, the service specific dependency, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so, anyways, so I found this one, right? So it's trying to get this object service data here. Okay, so you can see it is initialized here as a null, right? And it's calling this one. If you see this one, REST template
Okay.
exchange.
Okay.
So it's calling this service, actually service data URL. Okay,
Okay.
uh, and then once the response is there, it's transposing that response. So
Uh-huh.
this get body must have been defined into that service DTO class, right?
Correct.
To get the specific fields, right?
Correct. Okay.
So what I saw is the service DTO doesn't have the one field that we are looking, right?
Yeah.
So if you see this activation common, okay. Uh, if you go here, so this DTO here, right? This is where they have defined the models, and there are a bunch of other one. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so they don't have all the fields defined there. I was comparing that, with the database.
Yes, they don't like the one I checked yesterday. There was Service Studio and it didn't have a circuit migration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I can see that not all fields are defined in this DTO, and they have the get set methods there. Okay, and so this is the toString. I think looks like this is what is being used to do the get body or something like that, right?
Correct. Correct.
Uh, so this is a service. I want to see whether the similar service, whether it is being called in that other place also. Let me close this, guys. XMC parser. Let's see. knows the code that that guy has modified, right? It's just that you had to do a bit of a research.
Y-
It's a bit difficult, to get the help.
Yeah,
Not in like old days.
answer. So,
Uh,
like I said, right? I think I looked at the because I did look at the feature branch that you gave me. The code that you showed me right now, that's the code that's in the branch that I checked is different from this one. This is not the one that I checked,
okay.
so that was the problem.
So this one, let me check now. This one, right? Service order. I'll open that code. Let's see. So let's see how this object was came in here. Okay. So there is a code for that. Let's see. That is the service order DTO. Actually, there is a service order DTO also here. Actually, it is defined in that object. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Let me check that. Check these two classes. Let's see how that service order is. Add order. Creating order from order number. Okay. This is not get. I want to see the get object. This is a set one. You may have to find out what service was used to. Let me check whether they are using similar service, right? Okay. Yeah. Maybe I can check this one. Hmm. Okay, here it is, service DTO. So I think this is the way you can call the service, but you'll have to find out whether they have exposed